Hello everyone, my name is Spencer and welcome to my YouTube channel. So recently, I've been filming in Malibu Creek on a pilot presentation, and I've been putting together the typical day-to-day, day-in-the-life videos for this YouTube channel, but they just weren't looking right to me. So I decided to scrap it all and put all 4 days in the same video. So I present to you 4 days of filming in Malibu Creek, narrated by yours truly. Here we go. The day started early, much too early. We were in the car and on the road by 5:50 in the morning. On the way there, Jas cut off a couple of people, but it's okay, it ended up alright. We pulled in the park right before sunrise, and the temperature was 38 degrees. I did not dress appropriately. We loaded up a stake bed, hopped in a van, and we were off deep into Malibu State Creek Park. We walked about a half mile to get to our location. The first shot is always the funnest, tons of smiles. Next we headed down to the water. That was fun. Next was lunch. I decided to take this gator. They're always fun to drive, and I've never driven one in Malibu State Creek. And plus, the views are absolutely incredible. I had a lot of fun on it. Probably too much fun, actually. Lunch was great. Pasta, potatoes, salad. Next we had to move the camera. That took a while. But we ended up in this stream/pond area, filled with fog, and we were ready for the shoot for the rest of the night. The sun goes down quick in the canyon thanks to all the large mountains. Jas reviewed the footage in the camera truck, and we headed on our way home. But first we had to stop and get some pizza. Always need pizza. Olive oil, mozzarella cheese, chicken, tomatoes, basil, and throw it in the oven, and there you have it. Amazing. Next we had to say goodnight to Bevo, and we were done. First day I walked just under 12 miles. That's incredible to me. Day 2 came early, much too early. I was not ready to face the daylight. We hopped in the car and we're off to Malibu. This time I dressed appropriately. Got some corned beef hash and hash browns and hopped in a van. For today's location, the vans couldn't take us all the way, so we had to hike again. Jas set up the shot, and soon we were into the day. We hopped on a gator and headed to lunch. I was exhausted, so I forgot to film my lunch, so here you go. We're back on a gator, heading back up the mountain. We set up some more shots. We pumped the place full of smoke, and soon the sun began to set over the lake. It was dark before we knew it, and we were heading back, end of the second day. Jas filled himself up with some Taco Bell. We sat in some traffic. Day 3 was here before we knew it. We hopped in the car and headed to set. This was our final major shooting day. We arrived at base camp and loaded up the stake bed. We then unloaded the stake bed and were ready to shoot. We threw a zoom on the camera and put the camera on a crane. Then this fake animal decided to show up. Trust me, I thought he was real too, but he's 100% plastic. We did some special effects shots. Then they decided to carry this fake guy in here. They decided to move him around and dance him back and forth. Then some rangers decided that they would like to go straight through the middle of our set on some horses. So they did that. We did some more crane shots, made some marks, and hopped in the van ready for lunch. Lunch was great today. After lunch, we got back in the vans and up to set. I saw this guy on the way to the bathroom and decided to look at him closer to make sure he was fake. By the time I got back, he was on the roof. I don't know how that happened so quick. The sun started to go down and we had a problem because we were still shooting day material. We had to set up day for night, which means we had to provide our own light. Soon, the shoot was over, martini shot was up, people clapped, and we were over. This guy decided to take off first because, you know, if you have a fake animal, you're the most important. Right when we were about to take off, our truck decided to break down. They jumped our battery and we were good to go, heading down the mountain. Day 4 started with a bowl of oatmeal. It's always the best. We headed to set. Today was a small crew, just a couple people. We hopped in a van and headed up to a new location. We set up a slider on top of the rocks so we could get a different angle. We then set up a dolly track so we could get a panning shot of the canyon. We then hopped back in a van and headed back to base camp. We said what's up to Bevo. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was very fun to make, and yeah, let me know if you guys liked it. Adios.